Morning babes, today I am having a very planty day and I wanted to bring you along. First things first, we are going to visit Tony Irons, who has a cactus and succulent collection that he sells. So he doesn't really have any plants like in his own collection, but he collects to sell. And I'm gonna go and visit his greenhouse, which is at his house. He is based in Portishead, so very, very excited to go and see that and probably leave with some plants. Then, today is Friday, it's Friday the 2nd of February, and Hayley from Mint Plants has moved into the Prior shop, which is in Cabot Circus, so she's got like a section in the shop for her plants. So it's the first day that they're open in there. There's 3 for 2 on. I'm gonna go down there, I'm gonna see Hayley, I'm gonna get some plants, have a little mooch around the Prior shop too, because I haven't actually been in that one. Have a little look around and then come back. I am expecting a plant delivery as well today, so like I said, a very planty day. Let's get going. Greenhouse. I'm now driving. Obviously, I'm actually on my way to visit Hayley, who owns Mint Plants, in their new location, which is the Prior shop in Bristol, Cabot. I'm so excited to go and see. Today's like the first day that they're open there. I'm like, the work that's gone into getting it set up this week just looks phenomenal. I'm really proud of her and what she's doing. Tony's greenhouse was incredible. You'll have seen some snippets. Like, I'm really new to the cacti and succulent world. I know that I'm looking at some amazing plants and I can't tell how amazing they are. So if you are into the cacti and succulents, euphorbias and all of that jazz, like, I just hope you enjoyed seeing his collection and what he's got available. There are some really gorgeous ones. I did pick a few to bring home. A total of five plants. I would have got 6, however, Hayley stole it from me. It was it's literally sat with me in the car, like, what a tease. It's the Siningia Lucatrica, which you all know has been on my wish list for a couple of years now. The one that Tony had has a really big cortex. It hasn't got any, like, it's not got any growth, like any leaves or flowers. Like, in the pot you can see old leaves and old flowers, so it's obviously recently died back, but the cortex is a really big one. In my experience, like, you don't see them available. And I asked him, like, how much that would be, and he was like, oh, Hayley from Mint Plants is really she's been wanting me to keep an eye out for one of those for her. I think she'd be really mad if I sold it to you. And I was like, I bet she would. So he gave her a call and sent her a photo, and understandably she couldn't let it go. Understandably. I'll show you a picture of what it looks like. Oh, I will. You just fell down. I'll show you a picture of what it looks like. I will see you at Prior Mint Plants. Right, I've just pulled up in Cabot and I thought I would just show you a little video clip of the plant that Hayley stole from me. Oh, bless you. Obviously it doesn't look like much, but it's a big one, right? Tell me you're a crazy plant person without telling me you're a crazy plant person. Just walking around with what looks like a dead plant. This is the Prior shop where Hayley's now based. Let's go and see if we can find her. Might get more plants. Look at this display. I've already spotted Hayley. Hiya. Yep. Hayley. Your plant. The colours, I'm sorry, is that pink watering can not the cutest thing you've ever seen? There's so many gorgeous things in here. Home, and my Grow Tropicals order is here, so I will open that with you. Let me show you what I picked up first. When I was at Tony's, I picked up 5 plants and I paid £45 for all of these. I can't remember like all the individual prices, but I paid £45 for all of these. So I'm gonna start with this one. This one did fall over in the car. Sorry, Tony, if you're seeing this. It will be okay. I'll re-pot it in. I sat them in the car, and normally I'm a pretty good driver, and generally plants don't tend to fall over. But today I had 2 plants fall over in the car. This one, and then the one that I got from Mint Plants. Yeah, I need to figure out a different way to do this. This one fell over because I went over a speed bump in Portishead. It's very speed bumpy in there. So this is a Sedum Joyce Tulloch variegated. No idea what that is, but I'm imagining it's a hybrid of some sedums, but I loved the colouring. I really, really love it. So yeah, it did fall out. This one's got a little baby on it. Look at that, cute. But I will repot. They will be secured back in their substrate once again. Next, I want to show you this one, which is a total weirdo. So Tony's known for his lithops, which he's got a huge selection. He's got some of the really brightly coloured ones, like there's a really bright orange one and some amazing purple ones. And I feel like, I'm not going to say, never say never. I'm realising you should never say never in the plant community, because I've got plants now that a couple of years ago I never thought I would have. Lithops they're not quite my thing just yet. They kind of creep me out just a little bit, and like the reasons they creep me out is kind of like the texture of them, which makes this plant even more confusing. It's not a lithops. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Aloinopsis villetii. It looks like rhino skin. Isn't that weird? Like, such a weird texture. There was a couple of different ones with that kind of texture on them, but I really liked the shape of this one's leaves. I just thought that was a really, really interesting shape. And Tony was telling me that if you have like a plant tag like this with this information on it, you absolutely need to keep it, because there's a database somewhere and you can look up like where this plant was found or something like that, like where the seeds were collected from, maybe, I don't know, but like how, like, I can track this plant back to where it started. How amazing is that? And it does have, so this here is a flower bud. Tony said he thinks it was dying, like dying back. Obviously I have literally no experience, so I've got no idea. I'll trust Tony. So that's that one. Little weirdo, very cute. Next I'm going to show you this one, which obviously it's got some dead leaves on it. but I spotted the fuzzy leaf popping out from like under a bigger leaf, and I was like, what is that? Can you see the fuzzy? It's so fluffy. It's such a nice feel to it. This is a Haymanthus hirsutus. I don't know, but it is one of those kind of like bulby plants, and I think it kind of grows like that. Obviously these leaves are dead. Hopefully I can grow it and keep it happy. I'm a little bit scared, but what I'm envisaging for this plant, if it gets bigger, if I can look after it, is phenomenal, and I needed it. I needed it in my collection. I love the fuzzy. Woo. Then I spotted this cactus, which I've seen these before and I've quite liked the look of them. I love the squiggliness. I love the squiggliness of this and how like fierce it looks. And obviously it's got some like cobwebs on it, but I actually kind of like the aesthetic it gives. Tony gave me like a bit of background with this one. The name has changed. It used to have like fossil in the name because it looks quite fossily, but it's changed to Stenocactus multicostatus apparently. But I'm very happy to have one of these. I do, every time I see these I'm drawn to them, so I'm very happy to have that in my collection. The next plant I got is one that I do already have, but I don't have one that is this impressive. I know the leaves are dying. I don't care. It's the Dioscorea elephantypes, which you know I've got the teeny weeny little one. It was my favourite in my January favourites video, and Tony has loads. If you want one of these, have a look on Tony's listing. I'll have it linked below, because there was like a whole tray of them just sat there, like smaller than this, but there was a whole tray of like smaller ones sat there for like a really good price. Like definitely, if you're interested in this Cordex, starting your Cordex journey like I am, definitely check them out because it's so exciting. This one was £25. So Dioscorea elephantypes, and the Cordex, the size of the Cordex is so good. Obviously I can chop all of these back. As I said, the leaves on this one they're looking a little bit sad, and I think I might just chop it back completely because they do look like they're all kind of dying. But yeah, I'm so excited to have a bigger one. Now the question is, do I pot them together, like the little one and the big one together? What do we think? Let me know. Cute! So those were all the plants that I got at Tony's, and I mean, if I had the funds, I would have spent more. He had an amazing, huge Dioscorea elephantypes, which was 150, and it was like this big, the Cordex. It was incredible. And I think you will have already heard me talk about the Syninga that Hayley got, that I delivered to her. I will get one. I will get one. And I know they sell the seeds on eBay, but I just feel a little bit anxious about buying seeds on eBay and also buying a Cordex plant from, I don't know. I feel a little bit worried about it. Anyway, then I went to Mint Plants in Prior, like I said, and again, there were some beautiful plants. There was Dieffenbachia, which was incredible. I think it was the Dieffenbachia reflector, and the thickness, I didn't know how thick those leaves were. It's stunning. That's one of those plants that like isn't ever on my official wish list, but I would really like, and I'm kind of waiting until I have more space. So when we move into a house, that will be a plant that I get. It is stunning. Like the leaves are like a bluey colour, and then there's that neon vibrant green. Beautiful, really, really beautiful. It was £50, and obviously I've spent, I've got the Grow Tropical, so I've spent enough money already on plants in February. So maybe they're still there in March. It probably won't be, it was beautiful. But I did pick up one plant. So she does have 3 for 2 on at the moment, which obviously by the time you're watching this, it won't be the same day. I think it was 3 for 2 just for the opening maybe, or like opening weekend. So, but she's like, her prices are amazing and she's always got good deals on. So yeah, I got this one. The tag says Amaryllis Gervais. There's also another tag, hang on. That says a punty or something. It's definitely not on a puntia. I thought this was in the Tephro-cactus family, but I could be completely wrong. But it's the paper spine cactus. Oh, such a little weirdo. If you saw the tag, it was £12. I'm just enjoying the weirdos. So very happy to add that to my collection. A little freaky. So those are all the ones that I got out and about today. I guess I'll open my Grow Tropicals delivery. This is my 3rd time ordering from Grow Tropicals, and you may or may not have watched the unboxing video from the first one, and I think I didn't film the second unboxing, but I showed the new plants to you in a different video. I can't remember which one. But both times I've ordered, there have been pests on the plants. The first time, the Ficus deltoidea had spider mites, and I tried to save it, but I feel like Ficus can be a bit finicky anyway, can't they? And I know it didn't get the best environment in terms of like warmth and light and kind of treatment whilst I was trying to treat it for the spider mites. So I think kind of all of that combined, it died. It's no longer with us, which I'm really, really sad about. I hope I can get that one again in my collection because it was beautiful. It was beautiful. And then in the second order, I had mealybugs on, I can't remember what the fern was called, but on a fern, and signs of mealybugs on the Monstera species radicans. The first time they offered a discount, like a discount code, which I then used to place the second order. And the second time with the 2 plants with mealybugs, they offered to refund the full amount of the plants in the form of a code. I think they asked if I wanted like the refund in cash or if I wanted a refund for like to put towards the shop, another order, and I went with another order because obviously that would give me an excuse to buy more plants. So that is this order, and I'm hoping 3rd time lucky, no pests on here. If I do have pests on here, then I don't think I'll order from Grow Tropicals again for a little while. I actually don't think I'm going to buy many more plants for a while. To be completely honest, I need to stop buying plants. I need to have a bit of a declutter, to be honest, and just find proper permanent homes for some plants that I have that don't have proper homes at the moment. It's a bit daunting when I was going to say, like, maybe I'll go on a plant ban for like the rest of February. I don't do plant bans, but I don't feel like they work. And it's only the 2nd of February. I know February is generally a shorter month, although it is a leap year this year, isn't it? So it's not as short. But yeah, okay. I can't remember how many plants I ordered. 6 apparently. Really? Oh no. No, one of the listings is the like protect my order thing. Okay, so I've got 5 plants in here. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 5 plants in here. So all in all, I'll have got, what is that? 11 plants today. Oh my god. I really hope Steve doesn't watch this video. I might be able to like sneak them into the collection without knowing. He doesn't actually, like, he wouldn't be angry, he doesn't actually care what I do with my hobby, but I just feel like I need to stop buying plants. That's a bit better, isn't it? You can see the box. I'm a bit nervous. Gonna start with this one. This one is the Hoya that I ordered. So this is a Hoya, how do you say it, Erythrina, I think. Okay, so far, there's a tiny little bit of soil going everywhere. Ooh, okay. We've got we've got two tendrils, and then this is kind of how it's packaged up. Oh, it's just a little bit of little something. This is what it's looking like. I really liked the veining on it. It's the backs. I think these can sun stress quite nicely as well, but I don't often like the way sun stressing looks on plants. Yeah, I can't see any pests. There's nothing obvious going on first glance. I feel so cautious. I'm happy to have that Hoya though. I do like the veining on it. It's not just in the leaf, like it's textured. The veining's textured. Don't know if that'll come across on camera. Can you kind of see? I'm gonna go with this one next. This was one that I've seen loads and I've liked the way it's looked, and I've just never really thought about buying it, and saw it and thought, why the heck not? I think it's one that needs to be terrariumed. It feels really cold. Oh, it's in a terracotta pot. Oh, didn't know it was going to come in a terracotta pot. Okay, this is a Biophytum sensitivum. Biophytum sensitivum. It is one of the. It looks like the. Oh my gosh. What is it? It looks like the Mimosa pudica leaves, where, like, you know, the sensitive plant where you touch it and it closes. This doesn't do that, so like touching it doesn't close it. But I mean, you can tell that the leaves aren't up, so in the day all of these leaves will sit up and it'll look a little bit like a teeny weeny palm tree, and then at night it closes again. So I'm excited to see that open. It's got some new leaves and there's even a bloom there, which is cute. Obviously I've got no idea how well this ships, and that pot is really, really cold. Obviously terracotta is going to kind of absorb the cold more than plastic, but very cute. I'm happy with that. I wonder how quickly it'll like open up its leaves now that the light's on it. Let's go with this one next. You can see it hanging out. You might be able to tell already that it's a type of epiphyllum. I will say, like, obviously I know I've had pests from Grow Tropicals, but I do like the way they package their plants. Like, bigger ones have tape across the bottom to keep them from moving. I've just sealed that tape around my finger. And then obviously it's sealed shut. The corrugated cord, soil. The corrugated card is wrapped around the. I don't know what just happened then. My camera just stopped filming. The plant is sealed with tape to the card again, and then obviously you can see the plant has plastic around it to prevent the soil coming out as much as possible. Obviously soil does still escape. This guy's a beast. This is an Epiphyllum Saracorant. You know, I'm just loving my jungle cacti. They are thick leaves. Wow. That is chunky. I love it when you get like the odd shaped ones, like this is. It's not flat. Again, currently not seeing any leaves. I like the way they've used like these little bits of plastic to like stuff in, I guess, to protect protect the stems from each other and prevent from snapping, I assume. Oh, my belly's rumbling, I'm getting hungry. Ooh, okay. I'm actually really quite happy with that. It's got such an interesting texture to it. Again, leaves are really, really cold, but that is very, very interesting. Exciting. So we've got two more. One is a Rhaphidophora that I had actually put on my wish list for this year, which I still haven't filmed that video. I feel like I'm going to need to film my wish list video and add in at the end wish list plants I've already got this year. Who was it that I saw this? Was it? I can't remember which YouTuber I saw had this plant. Maybe it was Claire. It might have been Claire from Jungle Haven. I think she got this Rhaphidophora at a plant swap, and she showed it in a recent video. And when I kind of looked up what it looks like big, and I said enough, and I needed to add it to my collection. So it's a Rhaphidophora foraminifera. I have no idea if I'm saying that right whatsoever, but it is stunning. It is stunning in big form, so I'm very excited to have this. God, this tape is so sticky. Oh, I can see not a pest. I can see some globular springtails. I have no idea if I will be able to show you that. Is that? This dot here, I have no idea if it's going to be focused, but that is a globular springtail. Friend, not foe. Cute. Let's look at the plant. Obviously, it doesn't look the most impressive right now. It's just some, what's that, like oval shaped leaves. Bit of kind of ribbing to it. I am absolutely terrified. I feel like Rhaphidophora are renowned for just putting out tendrils. I'm terrified that that will happen. I think I will give it a repot and a pole straight away. The leaves are a tiny little bit like beat up on the back. I don't think it's really coming across on camera. Tiny little bit beat up. I'm really excited about the potential that this plant has. I'm not massively excited about the way it's looking right now, but I'm excited for the potential. I don't know where the springtail went. And the last one is one that I saw on the website and I was like, that looks really odd. And then when I like Googled and Instagrammed the name of the plant, it instantly became a need. I have no idea if I'm going to be able to pronounce the name of this, but it is a Cytanthus spiralis? Cytanthus spiralis? Is it not a S? And is it a K? No, I don't know how to pronounce his name. If you know, let me know. Ooh, mine's got blooms. Right. All of the photos that I saw of this plant were really, really freaking cool. And I'm not saying that this isn't cool, but it's almost like bushier than I want it to be. I don't know if these were old or new blooms, but they're definitely not going to bloom. So it's a spider. I mean, this is what it looks like at the moment. It is a really cool plant, and I think it might be a cordexy one. The leaves are a really nice texture, they're really soft. But like, obviously I'll be putting up some photos so you'll be able to see what I mean, but it's like the more minimal with the really tight coils. I feel like that looks a bit more cool than this. But I will love it. I will try really hard to care for it. We'll see if I can. I am a little bit scared. Yeah, that's the last one. It looks so weird. That's the last one. Oh my goodness, you guys. Well, I am feeling thoroughly overwhelmed with all of these plants. Do you guys like my new glasses? They're not actually new, I just don't think I've worn them to film. I bought like 6 pairs of glasses back in November, like Black Friday. Well, I don't think you've seen them. I'm really enjoying the pop of colour. Anyway, yeah, really overwhelmed, but really excited to have all of these plants. If you have any of these and you've got like tips on how to care for them, what environments they like, what you use to feed them, how much light I should give them, send me all the tips. I really appreciate it. You check out Tony and his website and his shop, his Instagram. I'll have it all linked down below. Make sure you check out Hayley from Mint Plants as well. I'll have Mint Plants and the prior website linked down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're not already and you're intrigued with how I do with these plants. You will get some updates. If you haven't watched it already and you're interested in watching my other Grow Tropicals unboxing video, I will have my unboxing playlist link here for you, so you can check out all of my unboxing videos. Thank you so much for watching this one. I'll see you in the next one. Take care of yourself. Bye.